What's up guys, and welcome back to episode number 3 of the Arsenal career mode. As some of you said in the comments, I think that we should definitely be going after a defender, and maybe even one of the comments was to maybe look at Vinicius Jr. I think that could be a very good signing, and convert Martinelli to a striker wouldn't be a bad idea either. So what we'll do, we'll go and scout Vinicius just to see what he would come back as. I mean, I can imagine he's very expensive. We might even be able to get him on loan. And also another option was Ep03 as a young centre-back. Obviously we want to try and build young, build for the future. That's the main reason that we're here. Obviously they've got a big release clause on him, 81 million. We're not going to be able to buy that, but I mean, we might be able to steal him for about 50. So while they're scouting, if we just advance on to the next game, which is a Roma game in the semi-finals of the friendly tournament. Now hopefully that we can win this, because obviously we want the money, and Xhaka has sold, so that is a good bit of business. Gabriel is not going to be going anywhere, as I see him as a long-term defender for us. Got 1.8 million in prize. Mustafi is sold obviously in the last episode. So as we carry on to the Roma game, I mean, I'm going to have to make quite a lot of changes, because I believe we ain't going to have a full fit team because we're just playing too often at the moment. So what we'll do, if we bring back Martinelli for maybe we'll play Willian out there. Might give Nketiah a game, give Elneny a game. Bellerin's fit, we'll probably need to swap the centre backs over. One of you did say to maybe start training Saliba, so I'll give him a go. And if we play Ozil, and if we can find one more midfielder, I guess we'd have to go with Smith Rowe and maybe give Mari a game. As this is not a must win, but obviously we'd like to win it. So we go into this and hopefully we get Vinicius Jr. and the Ep03 report back. And obviously we need to sell a couple of players, so playing the players that we're looking to sell is probably better than nothing. So as the game loads in now, I mean, hopefully we can beat Roma. I'm not too sure what their squad's going to be like. I mean, Mkhitaryan, obviously a former Arsenal player, I'm sure he will score against us.
And the contest begins.
But if we can pick up a win and go off into the final, that'd be great. As I say, I think the winnings for this tournament is about 8 million, so that's definitely what we need.
Very good reading of the game to win possession back.
We'll see how we get on.
Moving the ball forward with
Obviously, I think if we get knocked out of this tournament, then our next game after that is actually the Community Shield against Liverpool, and that is obviously a game that we do want to win, so hopefully we can have a full fit team
It did look on for them,
for
but
that,
not to be.
and hopefully sign a couple of defenders, maybe that Vinicius Jr. as it was suggested.
Mkhitaryan. And he read it well.
But we will have a look.
Ozil. Well, it was a menacing
Obviously,
attack,
on the
but
player
tidied
ratings, can't really say much because we're only 20 minutes in.
Ep02. Crossing possibilities.
I will obviously make subs,
And it's in!
and there's the one goal. That's not what we wanted. We do have Aubameyang and Lacazette on the bench if we do need a goal late on. We'll probably have to have a look after this game. Maybe the 4-3-3 attack isn't the best formation for the players that we've got at the moment. But obviously if we do bring in Vinicius Jr., I mean the left wing probably is one of our weakest spots at the moment.
Just cleared away in the nick of time.
We just go attacking, just try and force the ball.
Great opportunity.
Probably shouldn't have done it while I was on the defence, but they missed their chance anyway.
To be at his mercy,
fine.
but defenders don't always have to touch the ball to have an influence.
No, it's that pressure that comes from the...
Oh, in with a chance.
That's a great goal there from Nketiah. That's why I was hoping to get him a couple of goals. He will definitely be our backup striker. Obviously, we'll probably look to get rid of Lacazette to fund maybe that Vinicius Jr. deal.
Good tackle.
But then
It'll be a
also
throw.
we'll be changing Martinelli to a striker, or we could keep him as a left wing. I think he can play either,
And the cross is very much on.
as I don't think we have many backups in that
Coming out
position.
in front. Well, the keeper reacted magnificently.
That there was a great save by Leno. As we're coming up to half time, hopefully we can either nick it to go ahead at the half, or just hold the draw.
El Neni with it.
And we haven't exactly got the strongest team out, so there's the half time. Resume, we'll carry on, hopefully we can go through. I believe this will go to penalties if there isn't a winner.
Together. Just can't really choose between them at the moment.
Which obviously,
Nketiah.
I might bring a Aubameyang, Lacazette on for
Well, nicely cut out.
later on in the game.
Oh, tremendous vision. Plenty of options. Diawara.
Yeah, again we're struggling to create chances. Only one shot, one chance against their threes.
Vital interception.
Not exactly
The
what we
danger
want.
was very real.
It's not exactly going the best. But obviously this isn't our main team, so it's not too much to worry about.
Nicolas Pepe. El Neni. Nketiah has it. Looking for that final pass. Looking for the goal that would put them ahead.
And there it is, 2-1, 2 chances, 2 goals. El Neni. That's what we needed. I think Nketiah got the assist there. That's just what the young lad would need. I think he'll be a great impact sub for us throughout the season. Obviously he'll be fit. He's quick. Especially it'll be good competition between him and Martinelli. Just what the two of them will need. With obviously the main man, Aubameyang, would hopefully be scoring the main amount of our goals. I think he's got 3 in this competition already.
Well, he's given us away.
So if we do go through here, I'm not too sure who we'll have next. Obviously we'll be able to check that out. I'm not sure if Dortmund made it through after we drew with them. If not, I'm sure it'll be Bayern Leverkusen. I'm not actually sure who was in the other group, so we'd have to have a look at that.
Well read to ease the pressure.
Obviously I think we came second in the group, so Roma obviously top their group.
In behind for him to chase.
This could be another goal. This is a great chance to score. And there it is. Willian with a good goal. Nice 3-1 win away to Roma. So if we just jump to result, obviously we'll take that. That's definitely the result we wanted. So it looks like we've got Marseille. Now I believe Marseille beat us in the last episode, so that is definitely not going to be a game that we're going to take lightly. I'll probably go full strength, because obviously we do want to win it. Oh no, we've got a bid for Ozil. How much did we get for that game? 3 million for that game. 19 million for Ozil to Wolves. We'll negotiate this. I mean, 20 million would be a good buy. Anything really, we just need as much funds as we can. I mean, they do have a couple of good players. I wouldn't even mind having a look at how much Ruben Neves is worth. He's probably worth a lot more. Yeah, we wouldn't be able to get Ruben Neves. Probably not worth getting anyone else. I mean, I do like Adama Traore. But if we just go in, ask for 22, I mean, they probably won't give it to us, because we all know how this game works. Exactly. Walking away over 3 million. It's not the end of the world, but I wouldn't mind that deal going through. Rather sell him to a foreign club, because obviously it's a lot better for us. We won't have to play up against him. So as we advance here, coming up to the Marseille game, I think we might have got the Eder Militao Vinicius Junior scout report. We've got a bid for Socrates, which for Man United, that's a very weird one. Don't know why they would want him. But I'd happily let him go, because I doubt he was going to play there either way. So let's just see if we can. I literally only want an extra meal just to see if they would give it to us. If not, I'll accept the 8. Literally done with that for an extra 100k, but when you're literally trying to rebuild a team, you've got to take every little bit of that you can. So let's have a look. 36 million for Eder Militao, 45 million for Vinicius Junior. I might see if I can get one of them on loan now, and then obviously hopefully buy the other one, and if we have to next season we can then buy the player that we get on loan if we do get either of them. No, they don't want to loan Vinicius out, and they don't want to loan Eder Militao out. I mean, I don't think we've got the funds at the moment to even go in for either of them. The main one we pretty much need Lacazette to sell more than anything. I think that's the one that's holding us back. I mean, he's not going to be playing much, so he's definitely one that we just need to get out of the club as soon as possible. Obviously, we're going to go full strength here. This is a small competition, but obviously it's more the prize money that we want here. Chuck João Felix in there. Pepe can stay on. Who do we want to have next to him? We'll probably go with Dani Ceballos. Obviously defenders where maybe we should go for a better defender. I could keep Saliba on, but we're just going to go with that just to try and win it. Obviously put the most experienced team out for now. And if we start and have a look at this game, we'll probably get this through, hopefully advance up to the Liverpool game. Hopefully we can put in a bid for either of them two players. If not, then we'll probably cut it just before we get to the Liverpool game. See if I can get any more suggestions of who we should buy. Obviously them two might be out of our price range. But as we start off here, Marseille started off with Sent.
And a throw in it's going to be.
And a nice early goal would do us wonders. This is definitely... I think they beat us 3-2 the last time we played them, so we've definitely got something to prove.
Getting forward.
Yeah, Felix losing the ball in the box there.
Tovan. It looks promising. Can they
That
take
could be a
the
goal.
lead?
That is a goal. Tovan, probably one of their better players. They're looking like they've put a full strength team out, so I'm expecting a very tough game.
Well, showing good patience. Not a very good challenge, and he skips past his man.
I mean, that was typical Pepe then, doing a little bit of a dribble and just losing the ball.
Well, far from the ideal pass.
And we turned the last game around, so hopefully we can turn this game around. That's a good chance. Comes in from the corner. Just got to keep the pressure on them. As I said, when the season starts fully, Gabriel is injured. That is definitely not what we wanted. If he's out for a long time, we'll probably have to focus on Eder Militao over anyone else. Might have to do that and then drop Party back into the midfield, into the defence, sorry. Hopefully that isn't a long-term one, because if it is, then yeah, we'll definitely have to focus on Eder Militao or Upamecano as the centre-back.
Pepe, and he might be through here. Well, what an opportunity.
Seems to be just struggling to create chances again. I think I'll go attacking. Just as it's not working at the moment, maybe this isn't the right formation, we probably will have to change it. But as you see there, no shots, got the possession, but that don't matter if you're not having the shots. I'd rather have no possession and keep winning.
Oh, what an opportunity.
It seems that this team's having the same issues that we're having in real life, just can't create a chance. Overplaying it. I thought João Felix was going to be able to sort that. But I think if this 4-3-3 attack doesn't work, that will go to a 2 up top, probably with Martinelli and Aubameyang. As you can see there, still no shots. I think we're just going to have to go ultra attacking. Might have to move the team around a bit because it might have messed it up. And let's hopefully that because we're ultra attacking we can turn this around, but if not, I mean, I think we get money for finishing runners up anyway.
Tovan. Good defending. Oh, and a perfect ball now. How about this?
Hopefully we get a goal sooner rather than later. Obviously the team looks like they're pushing a bit harder now.
Can they do something positive?
Yeah, this is
on
probably
the
where we'll get
counter-attack?
caught on the counter. I think that happened in the last time we played them. We equalised and they scored basically from kick-off.
It's with Morgan Sanson. And back with Payet.
Who seems to be the most tired? We'll probably have to take Pepe off. Probably bring on Willian. Although he's a bit tired as well. So if we go to Jack Aubameyang out wide. And obviously bring back on João Felix. I think that's our last. We've got one more sub after that.
Gabriel Martinelli. And promising stuff from Arsenal.
If we could score now, that'd be great. Oh, unlucky. Martinelli.
Realising that it might be opening up on the
Yeah,
opposite
if we do lose the final here,
it
should at least give us a couple mil. That would definitely come in handy, especially if Gabriel's going to get injured. Which is the one injury that we probably couldn't deal with. If we can score there, that's a good goal. Thomas Partey, that's definitely what we needed. We should hopefully be able to go on and win this now. I mean, we've literally got no fitness, so it wouldn't surprise me if we don't. I think the team's just got to keep pushing. I don't exactly want to try and sit back because they'll just take the ball off us. Keep this pressure going. If we lose, we lose.
And they're on the front foot, looking for a winner near the end of this game.
Oh, that's a great save. We needed that save by Leno.
Well, he's given a corner, the referee.
I believe this could go to penalties if neither of us score. But obviously their fitness is just way better, so I'm not sure if this goes to extra time or not.
Inside the final 5 minutes now. Dani Ceballos.
This is pretty much one of the last attacks of the game if we can score here. Oh, and we almost did. That's a great save from Mandanda. It wouldn't surprise me if they counted us here. And that is it. It seems to have gone to penalties. And let's see what happens. So Payet scores. Aubameyang steps up and misses. Togan then misses, so if Lacazette can convert here, it will level us up. If he doesn't, he also misses. So he could finish at 1-0. No, Jermaine scored. Can David Luiz step up, or are we 3 for 3? And he does score. We definitely have to obviously save Abba Samson over Marvi. It looks like it's going to come down to the last pen unless Maitland-Niles misses. And he does, and that's the game over. Yeah, unfortunate there just to lose on penalties, but it is what it is. I mean, I wouldn't have mind winning it. It's a shame that we didn't win, but we move on. We'll see how long the Gabriel injury is for. As you can see there, in just over a week's time, we've got Liverpool. And how much did we get? Players injured, 2 months, so we're going to have to sign Eder Militao at Upamecano. And we didn't get any money for finishing second. So I think if we're going to have to simulate a bit longer, hopefully we can get some more sales, but I think you're going to have to let me know in the comments who to buy in the next episode for a centre-back. We'll have the El Neni deal, so the Wolves, who we've got Ceballos, Partey. Could probably let him go for about 10. Let's see if we can get 11. They walked out on Ozil over 2 mil. Are they going to walk out here? Just see if we can get 10.5. No, it's not much, but we've just lost probably our best defender for 2 months. There's not much we can do about it. As we move on here, hopefully we get another offer to come in. It looks like we do. Socrates is now sold. We've got 6 million of that. And Juventus or Pimlico Calcio as they're called in this game, seem to want Ozil. I mean, I'll happily let them go there because they're not going to be in the Europa League, so we won't be playing them at least till next season. And obviously he'll probably retired by then because he's 31 years old anyway. So I'm not going to ask for too much, I'm just going to ask for 23 mil. Hopefully they don't walk away for that. They're still saying 19.4. See if we can get 21. They're still saying 90.4. I think I'm going to be just as stubborn as they are and just say 20 flat. Then they'll take that 20 mil flat. Ozil sold, on any sold, that's another 30 mil coming in. I mean, that's good funds. That'll probably give us enough to fund Eder Militao if we wanted him. He'll probably cost us about 50 mil. Either him or Upamecano will be coming in. We're going to have to sign one of them. As we're at 32 million now. As we carry on simulating through. Pepe's position has changed. They want Chambers on loan and an offer for Kolasinac for 2.6 mil plus. Also plus a player. Now the player is Correco, 75 rated, right back. We don't exactly need a right back because we've got Cedric that we're trying to get rid of. So if we can negotiate this, and then probably we'll leave it there for this episode. I mean, I'm not sure if they've got any defenders. Obviously we need a centre back, so if they've got one. He's a bit old. I mean, he wouldn't be terrible as backup. I believe that's the former Newcastle player. Let's see if we can just take away that. I mean, we definitely need a centre back, so if we can just do a straight swap, we'll take that. I mean, it might not be the best of deals, but when you're in need of a defender, you're in need of a defender. I mean, we're struggling for squad depth as it is. He only wants an important, that's fine because he's not going to be getting much game time. 3 years is also fine. And that's a bit more than what I expected. Let's take away the bonuses. If they want more than that, then we'll probably just reject it because, quite frankly, I don't think that he's even going to be a starter. And the fact that we could probably get 10 million for Kolasinac, it might be better off just taking the cash. And you know what, we're not even going to go through with that because I know that Kolasinac is worth 10 mil and he was undervalued anyway. We just needed a centre back. So obviously I think we'll leave this episode here. Let's quickly convert Pepe over to the right wing to make him happy. He's now a complete right wing. I mean, it might be worth trying to upgrade some of his weak foot, but we'll look at that eventually. But for now, obviously, that's a big injury to Gabriel. That's not one that we needed. So once the Ozil deal and the Onana deal go through, we'll be looking at about 60 million. So let me know any defenders that are around that price that we'll be able to bring in that will improve the squad. But apart from that, I'll speak to you guys in a bit.